Yeah, the welterweight rankings, not the welterweight, the middleweight rankings are a little off. At least I think. Like, how is Kelvin Gastelum not the number one contender?
I know, when is Yoel Romero last fought?
Dude, the last fight he fought was when Whitaker beat him.
So how is he number one?
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
it's
saying.
Luke Rockhold moving up to light heavyweight.
Yeah, and
So he ain't even in the division.
it's even if he is in the division, he got his lights knocked out by Yoel Romero. Then he beat David Branch. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so...
and then Jacare Souza just got beat by Kelvin, and Kelvin's still on.
And it's not even the middleweight rankings, it's kind of every ranking in the UFC. That's one problem I have with the UFC is the ranking system. Like, look at every division
The
and
Cheeto
there's issues
finger.
there.
The Cheeto finger rankings.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dana White, Sean Shelby, they don't even use the rankings. They just go off of what fight's gonna make the most money.
Oh yeah. The only rankings I'm actually cool with are the 155 because it's Tony, then McGregor,
but
and
nah,
Poirier.
you think McGregor should be second? I don't think so.
No, he shouldn't be second, but
It's just money wise.
I
He's the
know.
biggest fight. I think I do agree with you though that the lightweight does have the closest rankings when it comes to like who should be where. But besides that, like, I mean, 145 division is pretty interesting too. They're somewhat accurate.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm excited to see, looking at the lightweight rankings right. I mean, the featherweight rankings right now. When is Jeremy Stevens coming back? He's fighting. Who's he fighting again? They announced it.
Zabit.
It's a good dude.
He's fighting Zabit. I cannot.
Oh, that's gonna be a huge
fight. That's gonna be awesome.
Is that a fight night or a pay-per-view? I think it's a fight night.
No, that's
ESPN Plus card.
They have the main event on the ESPN Plus prelims for 235.
He's coming off a loss to Aldo, but
dude, that 235 card's insane.
Yeah, this main card stacked.
Bro,
oh my god.
Bro, Tisha Torres is
Tyron Woodley, Kamaru Usman, the co-main event. John Jones Smith, the main event. Lawler, Askren, Tisha Torres. Cody Garbrandt's on this. Oh my god.
Dude, that's the whole main card. Dude, Cody Garbrandt's the opener for the main event. That dude had the belt last summer.
Headline of the prelims, Stevens, Zabit, Ovin St. Preux.
Oh no, Ovin's pulled out, so it's Johnny Walker, that dude who just got the head kick.
Oh my god, this card's insane.
Dude, the worst fight on this card, you could probably say, is Mickey Gall and Diego Sanchez.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And like,
let's kind of touch more on the lightweight division itself. I think it's a mess right now. I know you do too. I read your article recently. Loose Sports Blogs. Loose Sports Takes.blogspot.com.
There we go.
I'll leave a link down low in the description. Yeah, so what do you think? I read some of your scenarios. I kind of like them. In my personal opinion, I think Tony Ferguson has to fight for a belt. I know you want them to strip Khabib and let him fight for the real belt. I'm not against doing an interim again. Just if they do an interim again, you have to stick to it. Don't strip the interim title and like make it mean nothing.
So that's what Ariel Helwani said yesterday on Aaron on the Bagger. He was saying he was like, forget the last 3 years of what happened with the interims. And I get it now. They're on ESPN. Like, it's gonna be in the main. Like, it's completely different. I feel like for the UFC, like the way they can normally do things. I feel like it's almost like a fresh start.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
I would like to see the interim fight with Tony and Poirier, but I want that for the real title, dude.
I can't argue that.
To give Tony another, to have Tony Ferguson have the lightweight interim title, lose it, then have to fight again for the interim title.
He's on, what, a 13-fight win streak? Something like that. 12, 13 fight. And another guy, if it's not Tony, it's got to be Dustin.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with what you said as well. You could just do Tony and Dustin for the real belt.
You should, and then have Khabib come back at the end of the year. It's a great storyline. He comes back to get the belt. He's never lost versus the guy who he never got to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Tony wins.
So we both agree on that. It's either Dustin or Tony for the real belt.
It has to be.
And then
and if they do the interim,
stick with it.
Exactly.
You can't strip someone and say, oh, Khabib. Yeah, exactly. And then another interesting thing about the lightweight division is we got Conor fighting, almost confirmed he's fighting Cowboy. They said it on the Ariel show. It's gonna happen. And I'm a fan of that fight. I mean, being Cowboy isn't even ranked. He's number 9.
Oh, 9 now, yeah.
So he's in the top 10, rightfully so. He has the most wins in UFC history. I think that's going to be a great fight because styles make fights.
Oh, yeah.
And Cowboy basically said, I'm going to stand up with him.
Yeah,
And they're gonna stand up and bang. It's gonna be an awesome fight.
And I'm telling you, if Cowboy loses, he might take his money and run.
Yeah,
and just retire.
I agree with that. I mean, he said he's gonna make.
He's gonna make a boat. Run. He's gonna make a boatload.
Yeah. So Conor comes off suspension in April. They're estimating it to be on fight week, international fight week in July 6th. I think.
Yeah, I love that. I love the July.
So you know that card's gonna be stacked to the rim. They might even throw a Holloway on it.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't understand this. What better way to set up the lightweight division than have the interim title fight ahead on that July card with Tony and Poirier, or the real belt, which I prefer, then have Cowboy and McGregor also on the card. You know what I mean? One of them wins, they could try to call out the other guy, try to get a shot at the belt before Khabib comes back.
See, this is the scenario that makes sense to me the most, because, alright, Khabib, throw him out the equation, he's not coming back to November. He's on a 12-month suspension.
So 6 of it's his own.
This scenario, if they want to keep him the champion, okay, then this is the scenario I think they should do.
Oh.
Have Tony and Dustin fight for the interim, put McGregor and Cowboy on that card that they're going to fight for the interim on, and then it's just like whoever wins the interim belt, okay, he's there, and then the winner of McGregor and Cowboy fight for that title. But then again, what do you do with a guy like Al LaQuinta, who deserves a shot too?
And
you just throw him the winner of Khabib?
And it's crazy because I want to, but then you look at, say if Khabib, let's just say in my prediction Tony beats Dustin for the interim, then he fights Khabib. Say you wait in that fight period, and then there's Cowboy, and then there's McGregor.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If McGregor wins, he's gonna just want a title shot.
Exactly.
And he's not gonna fight Al. I think Al's best opponent. I think Al's best shot is to wait, get Justin Gaethje because they have heat.
Do you think he'll take that fight?
They have legit.
I don't think he's gonna take it.
It was booked already.
Oh, so he's gonna take it though.
A while ago, it was.
He's come out and said he wants a title shot.
He was supposed to fight Gaethje, and then they had to switch it up so Gaethje fought Vic.
Yeah.
And Al fought. Al actually didn't even end up fighting, and they had him fight Kevin Lee. I mean, I like Gaethje versus Al just because Gaethje's a guy, if you drag him to the ground a lot and he gets beat up, he's gonna still be able to stand on the feet. He's a guy that if you don't keep down, he's always dangerous on the feet. And I think Al doesn't finish people consistently, and I think Gaethje's a hard guy to finish.
And now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense because Barbosa and Gaethje 6 or 7, and they're fighting each other. So the winner of that could fight Al, who's ranked 4 right now, and then Conor and Cowboy could get the winner of the interim fight between Tony and Dustin. So that makes sense. That's something that they could do, but then again, you never know with Uncle Dana.
Yeah,
he's unpredictable as they come.
The Scrooge McDuck.
Colby called him Uncle Festa. You know what that is?
From the Adams.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, this is like definitely the most interesting division right now because it's definitely the most deep division. There's so much depth to it. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do, what the matchups are gonna be. I'm pretty upset that Robert Whittaker wasn't able to defend his belt last week.
Oh my God,
that hurt. I guess now they're saying that Izzy wants to fight Kevin Gastelum for the real belt and just strip Whittaker, which they're not gonna do because the UFC.
Hey, I get like you just said, make the interim legit. Kelvin, Izzy for the interim. You want to strip Whittaker? No, don't strip him.
Right.
Don't strip
I agree with that then. Yeah.
See,
Make it legit though.
The reason I want Khabib stripped is he's not sitting out because of injury and he's not out because of suspension. I mean, he is out for suspension, but he wants to sit out till November.
And he wants his teammates to come back too.
Yeah, and then he's waiting for them in November. He's telling everybody, I'm taking an extra 6 months off to stick it to the UFC and the commission because my friends are out. I respect that.
I respect it.
But as a division and as from a business standpoint,
move forward.
It has to keep going. Whittaker is out. He's hurt, and I think Errol Hawani made a good point. If Whittaker is out all the way till July, which is the last time he defended the belt, okay, you can think about stripping him. It's been a full year.
And going off that point, though, I want to just touch on that point what you said about Khabib being out. I get that Khabib has the real belt, but they didn't hesitate to strip Tony of his interim belt.
They did. That's what I'm saying.
And that was and he got hurt doing injuries for the UFC, like press conferences.
Yeah, he was doing media for him.
So they shouldn't hesitate to strip a guy like Khabib who's threatening to be out till November. Like, that division got to move forward.
I think we were just talking about the International Fight Week. I think because he's an Australian icon, and I think Israel Adesanya, who's also an international icon in his own in New Zealand, I think that's the fight to make if he wins on International Fight Week. It's huge.
Oh, so you want them to fight before International Fight Week?
No, I want them to fight at International Fight Week.
Him and Kevin Gastelum?
No. Well,
the winner of that?
The interim.
Yeah, so as much as the divisions are a mess right now, like we were saying, they're in a good spot because there's so many fights to be made.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to go crazy with this too, John Jones said he wants to fight 4 times this year. What's to say he don't beat Anthony Smith, come back, and put him on the same card as Conor McGregor on International Fight Week, and even throw the Robert Whittaker fight in there too? Oh, yeah. That's insane.
Listen,
that could be the greatest card ever.
You could have him come back and fight Brock on the International Fight Week.
Or DC.
Yeah.
So, dude, honestly, this is gonna be like a huge card. International Fight Week might be the biggest card of all time if they do stack it like we're talking about, because they have the potential to do it.
You're gonna think we're waiting just on great fights alone in the middleweight division. We've got Paulo Costa and Romero we gotta see. We still need to book another. So Jacare just beat Weidman. He's still in limbo waiting for somebody. Jacare gets shafted more than anybody I've ever seen.
I know. He does that.
Because he just beat Weidman and he's in no man's land now. Because he's already lost to Kelvin and Whittaker.
Yeah, that's what's hurting him.
Derek Brunson, he loses to all the top guys, but he's a solid fighter. James Cannonier is really good.
Yeah.
He's had a couple big wins in the last year, so I mean, I don't know. That's a deep division, and I think every division's pretty good right now.
You know what's funny too? I'm looking at the rankings. We're looking at the rankings, and Daniel Cormier is ranked the #1 contender in the light heavyweight rankings, and he's the champion at heavyweight.
He should be. He's a dog for that.
He had to drop the belt though for the John Jones fight, and Alexander
DC. Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home, DC.
I mean, this is gonna be a big year. I mean, like
it's already started off to be a big year, yeah.
I know the last pay-per-view wasn't great because of the injuries, and the card itself was not strong at all. But in our next video, we're gonna preview the upcoming fight week this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Cane's
and
back.
That's free too. It's on ESPN on Sunday.
I know. Listen to this.
We'll try and make the video get out.
Cain Velasquez, first ever main event on Fox regular television. He's also now the first main event ever on ESPN for the UFC. So he's got a history of doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
can't wait for Killer Kane.
Can't wait for that, man.
Cardiac Kane.
Anything else, or you think?
No, I just cannot wait to preview the fight night. I can't. Yeah. It's gonna be a great fight.
So we got this video coming out soon. We got the fight night we'll make tomorrow. Hopefully get out by Sunday. And also, definitely follow us on Instagram at MMA Countdown.
And we just got some breaking news in. Michael Chandler, Patricio Pitbull, May 11th, lightweight title for Bellator.
Huge. That's gonna be awesome as well. And check out Lou. You say it. I don't even know what it is.
LouSportsTakes.blogspot.com.
Alright, cool. I'll leave a link in the description to that below. Yeah, so MMA Countdown, we're back.
Oh, we've been back.